Annabelle Creation is directed by David F. Sandberg and is the sequel to 2014's Annabelle. It tells the story of a group of girls from a girls' school who have been set up in this house, but there is a demonic presence here. Something is possessing this doll, and we get to see the backstory of where this doll has come from. This series is spun off from the Conjuring movies, both directed by James Wan, and I'm a huge fan of both of those movies. I haven't seen the first Annabelle because I heard that it was very bad, so I went into this movie hoping that it could be something like the Conjuring movies, where there is some excellent craft behind the typical scares that you might see in a horror movie. Annabelle Creation has that. The way that David F. Sandberg has directed this movie is almost masterful. The way that he captures the actors' performances, for most of them they're just child actors, feels like some professional actors were giving these parts. It is amazing to watch Talitha Bateman and Lulu Wilson pretty much carry this movie on their shoulders. This is a horror movie, of course. Most of the movie is scares, and that is what they're advertising, but I was deeply engaged in the performances of both of these lead actresses. The confidence that Sandberg has by setting this movie pretty much around these two girls reminded me of how Spielberg trusted deeply his child actors in so many of his films. The way that Annabelle Creation sets up everything in its first half feels incredibly tense. Something is just about to happen around the corner, and sometimes it does. It keeps building the terror, whether it just be the way that a sheet moves, or a door opening, or footsteps, or loud noises. Just, it keeps accelerating, getting more and more and more. And at one point, this movie did not stop with scaring me. A lot of this movie was me sitting there thinking, no. The way that cinematographer Maxime Alexandre has been able to use these great long takes that explore the geography of the house, the mastery of the foreground to make sure that nothing is too clear, that most of the scares is what you can't see, what is just around your shoulder, just in the corner of your eye. It was all creating this incredibly unnerving experience. Annabelle Creation is a very scary movie, but I also think that the more that you see the demonic creatures and the monsters that are possessing different things and different characters, the faker they look, the lesser the movie becomes. It's kind of like Jaws, how the more you see the shark, the faker it does look. That is an unfortunate thing, and I don't think that the writing gives every character their due. Some characters feel kind of unnecessary, like you could have cut them out, and I wouldn't have batted an eye. Annabelle Creation is a really well-made movie, is a great, solid piece of horror work. David F. Sandberg gets better with every project he does, and I think that the performances and the way that this movie has been directed is incredibly enjoyable. Annabelle Creation is worth the ticket and the Blu-ray. So Annabelle Creation, have you seen it? Please tell me what you think about it in the comments below. There are going to be videos linked down here or one over there. For more Mr. Movies, please press my little face right there. Thanks for watching.